Okay, guys, our final story, one that is near and dear to my heart. We're going to talk Levi's. We're going to talk denim. We're going to talk jeans. Now, they're getting ready to open this massive flagship store in Times Square. It'll be their largest store in the world. But that's not why we're talking about Levi's. We're talking about Levi's because, according to reports, they are talking about going public again. And I say again because Levi's was a public company from 1971 to 1985. So does a Levi's IPO have us excited?
An iconic American brand for sure. They're trying to raise 600 to 800 million, a valuation of around 5 billion, it looks like. I don't know if it gets me excited from a stock perspective. I have to see what kind of valuation this looks like relative to cash flow and earnings. I don't know what growth potential looks like, whether this is an international play or a retail play. Obviously, they have their own stores, almost 3,000 of them, but they sell into 50,000 retail locations around the world. Levi's, Dockers, Denizen brands. I'll keep an eye on it. It's not, it's not some hot tech IPO, that's for sure. But I've never been a hot tech IPO investor anyway. So.
And apparently, Ron, we were talking about this before. Apparently, Levi's T-shirts are all the rage these days. Yeah. Who knew?
Who knew? I'm telling you, iconic. It's an iconic American brand.
And did you ever wear Dockers?
Yeah. If you're do only old men wear Dockers is my question.
Only with pleats.
Because then I'll answer your question.
I wore pleats for like 10 years too long. Yeah. And finally, I had a group of friends. It was like an intervention. And they basically said, you got to quit wearing pleated pants. Yeah. And no one had told me. And apparently the braided belt, that went out.
That went out too. Did you wear the stretch waistband Dockers or just the straight up Dockers?
No, straight up Dockers. But they were like pleated and it was a bad look. Yeah. And someone should have just pulled me aside. I mean, sometimes tough love is the best.
Don't throw out that braided belt. That'll come back.
Oh my gosh. I'm banking on it. Andy, what do you think of Levi's?
Well, I was saying it looks like Ron was saying it's not some, even though it's headquartered in San Francisco, not some, high tech investment. It's not. It'll probably be priced around one-time sales. It looks profitable. It looks like it's growing nicely. It has been a resurgence here, along with the kind of Ron was saying, the iconic brand, the Americana. So there's enough to get me kind of excited. But the business in general is proven to be quite tough over the years, and I mean, Gap struggled, and we just know what the retail channels are looking like with them. More and more of their business might be tied to their own distribution rather than dependent on the likes of the other storefronts, particularly those that are tied more to malls, which traffic is down there. So will be interesting to see how they use their brand and how that translates to a new buying experience compared to where it was, the last time it went through the public markets, which is, of course, a much different marketplace now.
I'd be curious of why they need 600 to 800 million of capital. Is somebody trying to cash out of this business? Do they need that capital because of some growth strategy? I need to see kind of their projected use of funds.
Yeah, and how much the family still owns may be tied to it. So it is interesting the why now. Like what is it right now? Are they really trying to push a growth story that they can't fund internally with their own capital? Why offer shares versus taking on more debt, which is pretty cheap right now? So it might be a liquidity event from a core group of shareholders.
And the business is 165 years old. That's
pretty cool.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That is very, very cool. And here's another fun fact. So if you're out and about and there's a lull in the conversation, okay, worldwide denim market, 95.5 billion. How much of that does Levi's have, according to 2017 figures?
15%.
Andy?
I'll say a little bit less than that. I'll say 10.
5.3%.
Interesting.
So, I mean, there's a lot of upside if you think denim is going to be around for a while.
Kids do not wear jeans anymore.
That's true.
Male children. The girls still wear them, but there is no jean market right now for kids. So that might be an opportunity, or it might be a red flag.
Right? Yeah. That's such a good point. My boys will not wear jeans. They wear athleisure wear. And it's just, and I know that isn't it Under Armour that hates that term?
I guess.
Athleisure wear, but that's what it is.
It's
Lululemon, but that's what it is. It's like athleisure. It's something that I'm going to be wearing in 20 years when I drive a golf cart.
That sounds awesome. Sign me up.